Have you ever experienced that moment when you rise from your chair and suddenly feel as though your knees simply refuse to function properly? Perhaps your legs feel heavier, more rigid, or increasingly swollen compared to how they used to be. Despite maintaining your usual routine, this is not merely the natural process of aging. Your body is desperately signaling for help. In the majority of cases, the crucial missing element is collagen. You see, once we enter our 60s, our body's natural collagen manufacturing begins declining rapidly. It becomes completely understandable why our joints begin making those concerning sounds. Our legs experience swelling, and basic movements, such as ascending stairs or walking through a room, suddenly transform into exhausting tasks. However, here comes the encouraging news. Nature has bestowed upon us a remarkable gift. Specific everyday foods, genuine, delicious, and budget-friendly options, are absolutely packed with the essential nutrients your body requires to construct collagen naturally from within. When you begin consuming these foods in the proper manner, numerous seniors have reported that their stiffness gradually diminishes, swelling decreases significantly, and walking begins feeling natural once again, often within merely a few weeks. This is precisely what this video aims to address. Today, I am going to demonstrate 8 incredibly powerful collagen-rich foods that can assist in rebuilding your joints, eliminating inflammation, and restoring strength to your legs without requiring pills, powders, or any complex routines. Before we begin our journey, I would absolutely love to discover your current age. Please share your age in the comments section below, though I can personally greet you. If you are prepared to regain complete control over your body, please proceed to subscribe to Balance Health. You are absolutely not alone in this journey. We are actively building a community of strong, wise, and absolutely unstoppable seniors. Now, let us dive directly in and begin with a food that might not sound particularly appealing, but it could very well be the reason your knees will feel completely renewed again. You might initially react with distaste to the concept of beef tendons, but allow me to explain why they represent nothing short of joint repair magic, particularly for anyone over 60 who struggles with sore knees, stiff ankles, or that troubling swelling in the lower legs that appears every evening. Beef tendons consist almost entirely of type 1 collagen. This is the exact same type your joints, ligaments, and skin desperately require to remain flexible, cushioned, and completely pain-free. Unlike trendy powders or pills that frequently isolate nutrients, tendons provide collagen in its completely natural form alongside supporting elements like gelatin and amino acids that genuinely help your body absorb and utilize it effectively. This is not merely speculation. Scientific evidence supports this completely. In a 2022 clinical study published in the Journal of Functional Foods, seniors over 60 received tendon-rich stew 3 times weekly. The results were remarkable, a 63% increase in joint fluid density. This means their joints literally became significantly better lubricated. They also experienced a 41% decrease in knee stiffness and walked with greater stability within just 30 days, not years, but one single month. How can you achieve these results at home? Everything depends on your cooking method. Tendons are initially tough, but when slowly simmered in broth for 8 to 12 hours alongside ingredients like garlic, ginger, and a splash of vinegar, they become soft, jelly-like, and easy to chew. You do not need to consume enormous quantities. Even a small portion stirred into soup or added to your favorite rice bowl can begin providing benefits. It might not win any beauty contests, but beef tendon represents pure, powerful nutrition, delivering exactly what your legs and joints need to move freely again. Once you have established that foundation, let us discuss a tiny food that delivers a mighty collagen-building impact. They may appear small, but do not allow that to deceive you. Pumpkin seeds are among the most underestimated joint-healing foods you can store in your kitchen. They do not contain collagen themselves, but what they do possess are the precise minerals your body requires to build collagen from scratch, something many seniors are unknowingly lacking. Inside every handful of these little green treasures, you will discover zinc, magnesium, and manganese, a trio of trace minerals that quietly power your body's collagen manufacturing machinery. Zinc helps activate the enzymes that initiate collagen production. Magnesium keeps inflammation under control and helps muscles remain relaxed, and manganese strengthens connective tissues and improves joint elasticity, especially important when your knees and ankles feel unsteady or stiff. The scientific evidence here is truly impressive. In a 2021 study published in Biological Trace Element Research, older adults who consumed just 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds daily experienced a 27% improvement in joint flexibility and a 19% reduction in swelling in their lower legs after merely 8 weeks. This occurred without any drugs or supplements, just food. To achieve the complete effect, consume them raw or dry roasted without added oils or salt. If your digestion feels somewhat sluggish, try soaking the seeds overnight in water with a pinch of sea salt. This simple step breaks down compounds that block mineral absorption and makes it easier for your body to absorb all the beneficial properties. You can add them to oatmeal, blend into smoothies, or even grind into soups. However you consume them, your joints will express gratitude. Once you have those minerals working in your favor, let us proceed to mighty little fish that delivers collagen and anti-inflammatory power in every bite. Now, let us discuss one of the most powerful and most overlooked foods for aching joints: sardines with skin and bones. I understand completely. They have a distinct smell and the texture might feel unusual at first. But if you can overcome that, these tiny fish can accomplish something remarkable for your knees, ankles, and hips. What makes sardines special is not just their omega-3 fats. When you eat them whole, with the bones and skin still intact, you are providing your body with a direct supply of type 1 collagen, natural gelatin, calcium, and phosphorus all simultaneously. These nutrients work together like a repair crew, restoring cartilage, tightening loose ligaments, and reducing inflammation at its source. In a 2022 study published in Nutrients, seniors over 65 who added just 3 servings of whole sardines to their weekly meals experienced a 29% drop in joint pain, a 25% reduction in visible swelling, and a measurable increase in blood collagen markers. This was not from expensive supplements, just canned sardines from the store. To obtain these benefits yourself, look for sardines packed in water or olive oil, not soybean oil or sugary sauces. Make certain the bones and skin are still present. They are soft, edible, and where most of the collagen resides. Mash them into avocado toast, mix them into rice bowls with lemon and herbs, or even blend into a creamy spread with plain Greek yogurt and mustard if the flavor proves too strong initially. The transformation can be surprisingly rapid. Many seniors report less stiffness, fewer aches after walking, and even improved balance after just a couple of weeks. Now that we have covered fish, let us move to something warm, comforting, and time-tested, an old remedy that transforms into liquid collagen when prepared correctly. There is something deeply comforting about a warm cup of broth. But when it is bone broth, you are not just sipping soup. You are consuming liquid collagen therapy. For seniors dealing with swollen legs, creaky knees, or that grinding sensation in the hips, this simple food can make all the difference. When bones are simmered slowly over 12 to 24 hours, they release a powerful combination of gelatin, type 1 and type 2 collagen, glycine, proline, and joint healing minerals. These nutrients go straight to work supporting your joints, soothing inflammation, and rebuilding the very structure that keeps your legs strong and mobile. Do not just accept my word for it. A 2021 randomized study published in Clinical Interventions in Aging followed seniors who drank 1 cup of homemade bone broth daily for 12 weeks. By the study's end, participants had a 44% reduction in joint swelling, a 38% improvement in mobility, and ultrasound imaging showed increased cartilage thickness in the knees. That represents physical proof of healing from the inside out. Making it at home is simpler than it sounds. Use bones rich in connective tissue like chicken backs, turkey necks, or beef knuckles, and simmer them gently with onion, garlic, herbs, and a splash of apple cider vinegar. The vinegar helps extract the minerals from the bone into the broth. If homemade is not an option, look for high-quality refrigerated or frozen bone broths without additives. You can sip it plain like tea or use it as the base for soups, stews, or even cooking your rice or vegetables. Either way, you are delivering real whole food collagen into your system. No pills required. Feeling the warmth already? Let us move on to something that may look somewhat odd, but works quickly to restore what age has worn away. You have likely seen it in desserts or heard of it in old-fashioned recipes, but gelatin is far more than a jiggly treat. For older adults, especially those dealing with tired, inflamed joints or swollen legs, gelatin is one of the most direct and absorbable forms of collagen you can give your body. Gelatin is essentially collagen that has already been cooked and broken down. This means when you consume it, your body does not have to work hard to convert it into something usable. It is ready to go directly where your joints need it. The results are truly impressive. In a 2018 double-blind study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, older adults with mild to moderate joint pain took gelatin daily for 6 weeks. Researchers found a 37% improvement in joint mobility and a 27% drop in inflammation in knees and ankles. Even more striking, MRI scans showed early signs of cartilage thickening, something rarely seen without surgery or advanced treatment. For best results, choose unflavored grass-fed gelatin powder. Mix a small spoonful into warm water, herbal tea, or bone broth until it dissolves completely. You can even make your own collagen-rich gummies with fruit juice and a bit of honey. Easy to chew, gentle on digestion, and kind to your joints. The key here is consistency. A small daily dose can go a long way, especially for those of us who wake up with stiff knees or that deep soreness in the hips after walking too long. Think of it as fuel quietly rebuilding the web of tissue that keeps your legs stable, balanced, and strong. Next, let us talk about something that has been unfairly thrown away for years, but may hold the exact kind of collagen your knees are desperately seeking. For years, we were told to discard it, too fatty, too greasy, too unhealthy. But now, science is turning that old advice completely upside down, because chicken skin, especially when cooked the right way, is one of the richest natural sources of the exact type of collagen your joints depend on. Chicken skin is loaded with type 1 collagen, the very same kind that cushions your joints, supports your ligaments, and keeps your connective tissue firm and flexible. When you eat it, slow-cooked or gently roasted, you are feeding your body the raw material it needs to rebuild the linings around your knees and ankles that wear thin with age. A clinical study published in the International Journal of Medical Sciences followed adults over 55 who consumed collagen from poultry sources, including chicken skin, on a daily basis. After just 12 weeks, participants experienced a 40% improvement in joint comfort and a 33% reduction in stiffness. Imaging showed reduced cartilage breakdown and people reported walking, bending, and even standing for long periods with more ease and less pain. Now, here is the important part. You must cook it correctly. Skip the deep fryer. Instead, try baking, roasting, or simmering it gently in broth. This preserves the collagen content without introducing harmful fats that trigger inflammation. Bone and skin on cuts like chicken thighs, wings, or drumsticks are your best friend here. Shred them into soups or stews or eat them warm straight off the bone with herbs and olive oil. You get flavor, comfort, and collagen in every bite. It might take some getting used to if you have been avoiding skin for years, but once you start feeling the difference in your knees, you may wonder why you ever discarded it. Now, Let us head to the sea again and look at another collagen-packed catch, this time with the secret hidden in the bones. If you have ever opened a can of salmon and pushed the bones aside, you might want to think twice next time, because those soft little bones are one of the best natural collagen sources you will ever find. Especially if your knees creak, your hips ache, or your ankles swell up by the end of the day. Canned salmon with bones, especially the wild-caught kind, is packed with collagen, gelatin, calcium, and phosphorus, all of which work together to rebuild cartilage, strengthen connective tissue, and reduce inflammation. Since the bones have been softened through the canning process, they are completely edible, mild in texture, and surprisingly rich in healing nutrients. In a 2020 study published in Nutrients, seniors who ate just 3 servings of bone in canned salmon per week saw a 30% improvement in knee flexibility and a 21% drop in inflammation markers, including C-reactive protein. Many also reported feeling more stable when walking and less discomfort when climbing stairs, especially those who had been struggling with long-term stiffness. Here is how to make it work for you. Do not throw the bones out. Mash them right into the salmon. Mix with avocado for a creamy toast topping, fold into a warm grain bowl, or stir into a salad with lemon and olive oil. You are not just eating fish. You are absorbing a full spectrum of joint-repairing nutrients in a way that your body immediately understands. It is affordable, shelf-stable, and ideal for seniors who want real results without relying on fancy powders or pills. A few servings a week can help your joints feel less fragile and more fluid. If you are looking for a tiny upgrade to make those nutrients work even harder, the next ingredient has been hiding in plain sight on your breakfast plate. You have probably had eggs for breakfast more times than you can count, but did you know that the part we have been told to avoid for years, the yolk, is actually one of your body's best allies when it comes to building collagen and easing joint pain? Egg yolks do not contain collagen directly, but they are packed with the nutrients your body needs to make collagen naturally and efficiently. We are talking about biotin, sulfur, and vitamin D, nutrients that quietly work behind the scenes to rebuild the scaffolding in your joints, tendons, and connective tissue. One of the most overlooked is sulfur. Without enough sulfur, your body cannot form the amino acid chains that turn into collagen. That means even if you are eating well, your body might still struggle to repair the soft tissues in your knees and hips, causing fluid to leak, swelling to increase, and stiffness to linger. A 2020 study in the journal Nutrients looked at adults with mild joint stiffness who added whole eggs, yolks included, to their breakfast 5 days a week. After 10 weeks, participants reported a 22% drop in joint discomfort, particularly in the knees and lower back. Blood work also showed improved collagen production and reduced inflammation markers like CRP. Now, here is the key. The way you cook your eggs matters significantly. Soft cooked yolks like poached, soft boiled, or gently fried in olive oil help preserve the fragile nutrients. Avoid scrambling them until dry or skipping the yolk altogether. That golden center is where the healing power lives. For those worried about cholesterol, modern research shows that for most seniors, whole eggs do not raise cholesterol to dangerous levels. In fact, they can actually boost your HDL, the good kind. So, if you have been separating your eggs or skipping breakfast entirely, this small change could help your joints feel less stiff and more supported, starting from the inside out. So, there you have it. 8 real, powerful foods that do not just sit in your kitchen. They go to work inside your body, helping to rebuild, soothe, and strengthen the very joints that carry you through life. If your knees have been slowing you down, if your ankles swell by evening, or you have started hesitating before standing up, please remember your body is not broken. It has just been waiting for the right kind of fuel. Here is the best part. You do not need pills, powders, or complicated regimens. You just need real, nourishing food that has been around for generations. Food your body remembers how to use. Every small change you make, whether it is adding a spoonful of gelatin to your tea, enjoying chicken with the skin, or finally giving those little sardine bones a chance, can help you walk a little smoother, stand a little stronger, and move through life with just a little more comfort and confidence. Because aging is not about giving up, it is about getting smart, choosing what works, and giving your legs and joints the care they deserve after all they have done for you. Now, I would love to hear from you. Which of these foods are you going to try this week? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one, and it helps me know what is working for you. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and click like, subscribe to Balance Health, and tap the bell so you never miss a tip that could change the way you feel. Thanks for watching, take care, and I will see you in the next one.